Tammy, here at Trent Bridge, how does it feel on your first day to call this home?
Yeah, it's really exciting to move here to Trent Bridge and coming to such a historic ground. Just driving in today was really exciting.
Does it feel that sense of tradition almost being here, especially in the long run? We set it up in here almost for that purpose.
Yeah, I think it certainly gives you that perspective of the history of the place and kind of what's to come with kind of the future of women's cricket. I think it's a real turning point, and it's great to be at such a great venue.
And on the Blades themselves, I think Chris Guest describes the side as being one almost in transition. Does coming to Trent Bridge almost help with that progress and making sure that players feel they can develop?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've kind of struggled through the last couple of years with the Rachel Hayden-Flint Trophy and the Charlotte Edwards Cup. We've got some really good players, but haven't necessarily got the results. And I think coming here, it's kind of a graduation to really take that next step. And we've got some really good signings from this year with a couple of players coming in. So I think it'll be a really good season coming up, and kind of taking this team to the next level.
You say you've got the players. Does it feel like the togetherness almost in this squad? It's going to be your fourth year, I think, in this squad, so you know the girls very well, but does it feel like there's an environment where girls can succeed?
Yeah, I certainly think so. I think what Guesty and the coaching staff are providing here is really creating a really good foundation, and the girls certainly are a really good group of people, really get on, really kind of push each other and support each other as well, which is really important. And I think the next year or so is when we're really going to kind of get into our stride.
And you mentioned the new additions that will potentially help that on an England front. Sarah Glenn and Nat Siver joining. How much does that help you be competitive on the field? And you'll know them very well as well. How much do they help off the field with the girls, and I suppose your relationship with them as well?
Yeah, they're two exceptional players, and I think it's brilliant that we've got them on board. I think Nat Siver is the best all-rounder in the world by some margin, so for her to be here is just brilliant. She can win you a game with the bat or with the ball on her own. And Sarah Glenn as well is really up-and-coming all-rounder, obviously really well known in top 3 T20 bowler with her leg spin, but actually is more than handy with the bat as well. So on the pitch, I'm sure they're going to offer so much to the team, but I think they're such great people. Two of my really good mates in the England team, so for me it's great to have them here, and I think they'll offer a lot to the team.
Yeah, as the senior players, the experienced players, do you feel a bit of a responsibility to ensure that those who are coming through are developing as well?
Yeah, certainly do. I think that's kind of your role as a senior player. I'm the other side of 30 now, so I've been there, done that with a lot of things. So for me, I see a lot of myself in a lot of the younger players coming either fresh out of school or fresh out of university, because some of the putting too much expectation on themselves, or kind of having a bit of success and then, maybe struggling a little bit or whatever. And for me, it's, part of my enjoyment of coming somewhere like the Blaze is hopefully, a little bit of mentoring, a little bit of, helping the younger girls that maybe have got a little bit less experience. For me, I really get a lot of joy from that. So yeah, I do enjoy that side of the game.
And one winter training itself, obviously you come from the highs of playing in Australia and the West Indies to rather dreary England at the moment. But do you enjoy that process of getting in the nets and sort of honing your game for a little bit of time?
Yeah, I actually think in the next few months are going to be really good fun for me. I haven't necessarily looked forward to winter training for a long time, and normally it's because it's maybe 6 weeks or 4 weeks here and there between tours, and you've kind of just got to stick some band-aids on and go again. Whereas this time I'm going to have a good build-up, a really good pre-season, and really get to work on a few things and hopefully improve quite a lot and hit the ground running in kind of April, May time.
And looking forward to the summer. You've obviously not just got the competitions to play for the Blaze, but for England potentially as well in the Women's Ashes. I think the next home game England will play will be here at Trent Bridge, a 5-day test, something to look forward to for yourself.
Yeah, so I've never played for England at Trent Bridge, so another one ticked off for me, but I think it's amazing that we're going to get a test match at a test match venue, 5 days as well. I think it's going to be brilliant. I've played in many test matches where you feel like a result was just out of reach and the weather or whatever has just got the better of us. So to have that 5th day and knowing that it's the big one, it's the Ashes, is really exciting for us, and hopefully we'll bring the Ashes home.
And you're able to look forward to the summer already? Was it too far away, kind of 6 months down the line? It does feel like it, but it'll come around quickly as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm quite looking forward to it at the moment, when you're kind of getting up in the dark still and getting out in your car before it's light to get here at 8:30. But yeah, I guess it'll be a long winter, but definitely some excitement coming.